So there's now a new updated Augmentation Evoker rotation posted in the Augmentation Evoker Discord by Sailder, the main theory crafter for the Discord. And this is showing the raid opening. Here's the talents that so far are the #1 build. So the opener has a 5-step pre-pull. Then you go into a generalized raid opener and then into your standard rotation. So in pre-pull, you want to pop Blistering Scales on the tank that you're assigned to. Ebon Might, Prescience onto a DPS, pop tip the scales, cast Living Flame. Then combat starts. Somebody needs to lust, either you or somebody else. Pop your Fire Breath, max rank because of tip the scales. Upheaval. Breath of Eons, you want to delay it a little bit because you need people to be starting to hit their main ramp. They're in their DPS, and if you pop Breath of Eons too early, it's going to minimize the amount of buff that they're going to gain from it. Then you pop your Battle Pot and your on-use trinket, Iridius Fragment. Then time skip to get your cooldowns back. Prescience onto another DPS, because you can maintain Prescience buff on 2 different DPS if you're popping it on cooldown. Eruption spam 3 to 4 times. Your Ebon Might is about to fall off, so depending on how lucky you were with crits, you could continue eruptioning and using your empowered abilities, or you can recast Ebon Might if there's less than 4 seconds on Ebon Might. Based on your mastery, it's about 4 seconds. So again, the opener would be Blistering Scales, Ebon Might, Prescience, tip the scales, Living Flame. Get into combat, you want to start that pre-pull about 5 seconds prior to pull, and Living Flame should be casted at 2 seconds prior to pull. Pop Lust, now that you're in combat, Fire Breath, Upheaval, Breath of Eons, Battle Pot, on-use trinket, time skip, Prescience on a second DPS, Eruption spam a few times until you're out of essences, Ebon Might, Fire Breath. If you need to Ebon Might, if you don't, you can hold on to it. Depends on what the status of your Ebon Might is at that period of time. So if you want to look in this corner right here, you'll be able to see what I'm casting. As you can see the glide right there, you'll be able to see what I'm casting, and I'll go through the rotation. So it looks something like this.
Shield.
Get my Blistering Scales off to let myself know that it needs to be placed on somebody, because I already had it on myself, and here we go.
Buff.
Now you're in your normal rotation. You just want to try to maintain as much uptime as you can on your Ebon Might. While prioritizing buffing somebody with Prescience as soon as it's up, always. Just lost Ebon Might, but it's coming off cooldown, so now we reapply. And that's your opener.